Hey everyone, today we are talking about for loops in JavaScript. They are super useful for running the same code multiple times in a controlled way. Let me break it down. What is a for loop? A for loop is a tool that lets you repeat a piece of code a specific number of times, unlike a while loop, which can run forever if you are not careful. A for loop gives you control over how many times it runs. Say you want to display hello 3 times. A for loop can do that. For example, for set of parentheses, curly braces. Inside the set of parentheses, we can have 3 statements. First thing, start with let I equal 0. We start with a counter called I and set it to 0, which means we want to start with 0. Then our second statement is I smaller and equal to 5. The loop will keep running as long as I is less than or equal to 5. Finally, our third statement is I++. After each loop, we increase I by 1. When you run this, the word hello is printed. If you log the value of I instead of hello, you'll see how the counter changes. Let's use the same example and replace hello with only I, and then if I run it, the output we get 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Also, we can increment and decrement the numbers. Let's start with incrementing from 1 to 10. For set of parentheses, set of curly braces, inside of our parentheses, let I equal 1, semicolon, I smaller, and we can set it equal to 10, semicolon, plus plus, I plus plus, and then inside of curly braces, console.log I. As you can see, if I run it, we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let me break it down for you. The first statement is I, which we want to start from 1, and then we want to be smaller and equal to 10, and we increase it only by 1. Now, if you want, we can increase the numbers by 2. So I'm just gonna replace the plus plus with plus equal to 2, and it'll do it for us. The output we get 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. As you can see, we increase the number only by 2. Now let's decrement from 10 to 1, and it is easy. For let I equal 10, because we want to start from 10, I bigger to 0, and I minus minus. Output we get 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Same as the previous example. If you want to decrease the numbers by 2, 3, 4, whatever number you want to choose, you can do that. You can even make something fun. Let's say outside of our curly braces, we want to console.log happy coding, and if I run it, there we go. We can count from 10 to 1, and then at the very end we can have something like happy coding. We have 2 other important things, and they are called continue and break. With a continue function, we can skip an abbreviation. Let's say you want to skip the number 11 because you just don't like it. Use continue and for let I equal 1, because we want to start from 1, I smaller and equal to 20, and we want to stop at 20, semicolon, I plus plus, we want to increase it by 1, and then inside of our curly braces we add if I equal to 11, we continue. So you can just skip the 11, jump it to 12. They console.log I, and then if I run it, as you can see, we skipped the 11th. We jumped from 10 straight to 12. What if you want the loop to stop completely when it hits 11? We can use break. For the same example, we can just replace continue to break, and then if I run it, the output we get 1 all the way to 11. As you can see, we stop at 11. You can do that with any other numbers. If I change it to 10, it'll stop at 10. So that's the for loop in JavaScript. It is perfect for repeating code a set of number of times. Here's a quick formula. Start with the counter, let I set equal to any number that you want to start with. Set a condition, let's say I, and then set it to any number that you want to stop at. Decide how the counter changes by changing the third statement, which is I. You can decrease, increase by 1, 2, 3, and you can decrease it by 1, 2, 3, whatever number you would like. I highly recommend to play around with it and try to creating your own loops. And that was it for today. Thank you for hanging out, and I'll see you in the next video.